Hey everyone, Luke here. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I made a video. It's been a couple weeks at least, but I'm trying to get back in the flow over that retracing that I had. But so what I wanted to talk about in this video was, well, first of all, I wanted to ask you guys what kind of content that you wanted to see. I do have a little bit of list of videos that I want to make that people have commented on. But I really want to take the opportunity to ask you guys specifically on this video what kind of videos you want to see, whether they're questions related to Bitcoin or nutritional balancing, like questions about the healing programs me and Lewis offer, anything about those programs, how the science works, anything like that. Anything about Dr. Wilson's website or his work, or anything like that, anything about world events, anything in general. Put your questions down below and go ahead and ask me, and I will do my best to make that sort of content. Alright, you guys? And also, like, what sort of content you want to see on the website, or what services you'd like to see me offer. Do you want to see more like investing type of services? More community stuff on the website, whatever you guys want to see, go ahead and post it below, and I will do my best to get to that. I also wanted to talk about why I am so into nutritional balancing science and blockchain technology, okay? Because the two don't seem that related at first, okay? It seems odd to a lot of people, I think, that I talk about, this is mainly a healing site, but I talk about Bitcoin and blockchain technology so much. And the reason for that is that, I consider myself to be a student. I spend a lot of time doing internet research, spend a lot of time just researching different things, and out of all the things I've come across in my studies, these are the two sciences that I think will change Earth more than anything else, okay? Number one, being nutritional balancing science, getting the bodies healthy, okay? Development science, so that you're getting planet Earth to resonate at a higher frequency. My throat's a little dry. Get some water. And then blockchain tech. So freeing the people of Earth from the tyranny of the banks, everyone being their own banks. But most importantly, just having a store of value currency that's decentralized that people can use, okay? I think that's very important as well. And people overlook, people I think get really excited about all the sort of tech that you can do with blockchain, right? Whether it be voting on the blockchain or smart contracts and ICOs, all this different stuff. But I think it's my air conditioner actually is making my throat dry. I think that's what it is. There we go. But anyways, people overlook the main use case, which is that of Bitcoin, which is that of a store of value, okay? A peer-to-peer cash that's a store of value that you can send to anyone. That's the most important aspect of blockchain, okay? And so I just simply talk about these two subjects mostly because those things interest me more than anything. I do have other interests, I like music and things like that. But the reason why I talk about those two things more than anything on this channel is because these are two very new sciences, and these are two things that are going to change Earth more than anything else over the next 50 years, I think. Development science, it won't be as pronounced and visible as blockchain tech. Okay, so you're going to see more and more news stories about Bitcoin and Ethereum and ICOs and all this incredible wave of innovation, right? Development science, nutritional balancing science, this is a slow process. You're not going to read about it much in the news. Maybe 50 years from now, people will be talking about it more. Maybe, I don't know. You do see hints of it. More and more people get into things like meditation and stuff like that. I'm not really talking about natural healing, because I do think that there is already a wave of natural healing and things like that going on. But I'm talking about specifically nutritional balancing science as it relates to development science. So I mean like development science. So I mean the pushing down exercise, balancing the ratios on a hair mineral analysis, the way that we do in order to move the body towards development. Okay, an understanding of this science that will take a long time on planet Earth, and it won't be as in your face in the mainstream and stuff like that. Okay. But I do think that after the dust settles a little bit, 5-10 years from now, when the paper currencies have died and we're all using blockchain tech and we're all using Bitcoin, and people have a lot more, you have to realize, will have a lot more leisure time, right? So human beings aren't necessarily meant to work like we do. Human beings are meant to be of service, and work in that way. But working 9 to 5, 5-6 days a week to feed your family barely, it's not the way human beings are meant to live, okay? And you have to realize that what actually is going to happen with Bitcoin is that once we have a deflationary worldwide currency, we're going to see massive deflation. What I mean by that is that as Bitcoin goes up in value and more people use it, at the same time, everything will keep coming down in costs. So cars, we'll be able to make cars cheaper and cheaper. We'll be able to, smartphones, TVs. I think we'll have flying cars using, certain propulsion devices, free energy devices, right? And so the cost of living will dramatically fall while cryptocurrencies continue to go up because they're deflationary. Okay, so there'll be massive deflation. Now, what this means for society is that people will have a lot more leisure time than they do right now. And development science is a nice way to keep human beings on track and something to do in all their spare time, right? Is for the human beings to develop themselves. So, I think that it will become more pronounced, once the dust kind of settles. But, I know it doesn't seem like those two are that related, but I think they're more related than it seems, and they're the two sciences that I'm into more than anything. Okay, and so start learning about them now, because if you learn about blockchain and you become your own bank and you learn how to store your own wealth and you learn how to invest in cryptocurrencies, it will set you up for the rest of your life. And if you learn about nutritional balancing science, and you learn the science, you learn how to take care of yourself properly, and learn how to heal yourself, and learn how to build a foundation of health, then that will also set you up for the rest of your life. And then, so that way you can have it both ways. You can have a strong body, strong mind using nutritional balancing science, and you can have, and you can build generational wealth using cryptocurrencies, okay? But you also, you can build generational health as well, right? So if we put mothers on nutritional balancing programs and then they have children, they'll be much healthier, right? And if those children are on programs and then they have children, that generation will then be healthier as well. Nutritional balancing science is a fine tuning of health. It never stops. You can actually continue to build health. It just keeps going and going, even generationally. You know what I mean? And so, if you learn these principles, you can build generational health and wealth. You know what I mean? Both for yourself and your family, I believe. Although, we still like gold and silver as well, mostly silver. That's still a good investment as well. Okay? But, it's investing in your financial freedom, in your financial education, while also investing in your health. And, because health is also wealth. And health is more important than anything, because health means that your body's functioning properly, so you have enough energy to work, right? Even if you lost all your money, and if you were healthy, you still have enough energy to go find a new job, start a new business, and do whatever, right? So health is more important than anything. Health also, people don't realize that health relates to every sphere of life. It also relates to how well your brain is working, all right? if your brain is working better, then you'll be able to understand, how to manage cryptocurrencies and everything better. Cryptocurrencies are hard for a lot of people to understand because quite frankly, it's a combination of they're sick and their brains aren't working that well, and also brainwashing, from going to government schools their whole young life. But nutritional balancing science will also break brainwashing, okay, especially the pushing down exercise. And so it doesn't really matter if you got off to a bad start, you don't understand a lot of these things. If you do the pushing down exercise and you continue to study and do your program, the truth will come to you, because the pushing down exercise is truth. You know what I mean? And so these are two beautiful things that go hand in hand, and they've both helped my life so much. I feel like it's almost like crypto. If you get smart about cryptocurrencies and you just buy and hold them, and then you just stay on a nutritional balancing program and keep building your health, it's almost like life mods. You know what I mean? It's like cheating, not cheating, but I don't know, like you ever have mods on like a video game, and you can get like you can like just boost your health stamina or whatever. It's like, that's how cryptocurrencies are. It's just incredibly easy to make money using cryptocurrencies, and then with nutritional balancing science, it just makes living a lot easier because you have enough energy to live and work and be creative and live your life like you were destined to live it. You know what I mean? Wow, this guy cut me off. So yeah, I think they're very, very related, and now's a great time to jump in. It did dip a lot. Cryptocurrencies did dip a lot a couple weeks ago with the China FUD. So basically, to get you up to speed, China said they're going to ban ICOs, and they're shutting down exchanges soon. And there's just a lot of selling off, people taking profits due to this news. But it was to be expected. The markets were overheated, and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies go through massive corrections, and they're healthy. But the trend is always up, you guys. Don't be scared to jump in, and don't be scared of these corrections. Just keep holding your coins. I don't recommend day trading unless you're really, really good at it, and you really take your time, and you basically make it like your work, you know what I mean, and you study it a lot. And you don't really need to trade with cryptocurrencies. If you just dollar cost average into Bitcoin and these other ones that I talk about, like Veritasium and Litecoin, and then a couple other ones like Populous, Omisi Go. If you just dollar cost average into those, or do what we would buy the dip, along with dollar cost averaging, that's all you need to do. You don't need to try to worry about margin trading, do all this stuff, because you get such good returns anyway. I mean, you get 10x returns in a couple years anyway, so it's like, do you really need to make even more money? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much, for sure. But I don't know. I'm thinking of creative ways to combine these two sciences in the future. I'm not sure how I will do it, because I do want to run my own hair analysis lab. So I kind of go through the process of thinking, if I start my own lab, could I do an ICO at some point on Ethereum or something, where people, is there some way to tie your health to the blockchain? There's ways to do like your health records and stuff, tie that to the blockchain. Maybe I can utilize something like that with my lab to reduce cost. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's a bright future for, I think, both of these sciences. But also, getting back to how I started this video, comment below what you guys would like to see. Would you like to see more health videos, more crypto videos, maybe a little bit of both? I'm looking into becoming an accredited investor, so maybe I'll be able to manage people's money. That'd be really cool. I did a lot of requests. People want me to manage their money, so we'll see about that. We'll see how that goes in the meantime. But anyways, that's all the updates for you guys. Comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you want to see on the website, and maybe me and Lewis will try to implement it. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.